Hi everybody! Today for our grammar lesson, we are going to be learning about reflexive pronouns. But in order to learn about reflexive pronouns, let's remind ourselves what a pronoun is. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. For example, I, you, he, she, it, we, or they. Let's say, for example, I wanted to say the sentence, Eliza was going to the store. I wouldn't say my very own name, Eliza, because I am Eliza. So I would replace the name Eliza with the word I, right? And we know that when we're writing, let's say we were doing writing about a famous person, and let's say we were writing about Abraham Lincoln, we wouldn't say Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president. Abraham Lincoln was a very honest man. Abraham Lincoln was born in a log cabin. We would replace the name Abraham Lincoln with the pronoun he. When we're repeating somebody's name over and over again, we often replace it with a pronoun. So those are pronouns. And now I'm going to show you, about reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are special pronouns. They are usually used when the object is the same as the subject. Notice that all these words are reflexive pronouns. We have myself, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, and themselves. They either all have the word self or selves in them. Okay, so we're going to take a look at a list of personal pronouns, words that we would use to replace a noun, and then next to it we have the reflexive pronoun that goes with it. Okay, I'm going to actually use each of these in a sentence for you. So using the pronoun I and the reflexive pronoun myself, I could say, I put myself to bed. I wouldn't say, I put I to bed. I would replace the second I with the word myself. For the next one where it says you, singular, and yourself, I wouldn't say, you got you ice cream. I would say, you got yourself ice cream. For the plural you, I could say, you got yourselves in trouble. And for the he and himself, I wouldn't say, he walked he to the playground. I would say, he walked himself to the playground. I could say, she bought herself a candy bar. I could say, it started all by itself. And I could say, we jumped rope by ourselves. And finally, I could say, they helped themselves to dessert, because it wouldn't sound right to say, they helped they to dessert. So I replaced the second they with themselves. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the next part here, and we're going to decide which is the reflexive pronoun. Let me get my highlighter out. Let's see. I don't think it's working. We'll see. The first sentence is, we bought ourselves a new tent last summer. Call out what's the reflexive pronoun? Yup, it is ourselves. That feature is not working, but that's okay. It's ourselves. Okay, in the next sentence, sorry guys. The next sentence, he found himself at the end of the line for the ride. What's the reflexive pronoun? Good, himself. Number 3, she thought to herself, I wonder what my present will be. What's the reflexive pronoun? Yep, herself. Number 4, the snake wrapped itself around the big oak tree. The reflexive pronoun is itself. Number 5, you could get yourself the paper out of the bin. The reflexive pronoun is yourself. All right, so now, Cardinals, what I'd like you to do is go back over to your Google slideshow or go to your packet, the paper packet in the remote learning plan, and I'd like you to find the grammar slides for today, and you can practice finding and writing reflexive pronouns. Great job, and I'll see you later.